my name is Joyce Gibb, and I'd like to thank you for being here today. Today I just wanted to talk about, there's a couple research studies that are more current that I thought you would be interested in. And the first one is how to reduce your risk by half of having a heart attack or early death. There was a study done, a 10-year study in the European Heart Journal, and there were 45,000 participants in this 10-year study. The one important note about this study is usually the studies that are done mainly have been men that looked at the same oxygen consumption or their fitness level during exercise. And the nice thing about this study, half the participants were actually women. So that's what's different about this study. Before, it had previously just only been in men. So the VO peak, it's called, is the maximum amount of oxygen consumption during exercise, and that's what this measured. And what they found was that, first of all, half the participants were women. None were diagnosed with cardiovascular disease, lung disease, cancer, or increased blood pressure. And 80% of them were very low risk for developing heart disease. So in the end, the outcome of the study showed that the more fit you are, the more you move, the better your oxygen consumption is, and then you have less risk of cardiovascular disease or death. So it all comes down to we need to keep moving. As we've always said, a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. So just keep moving. The second study is totally a different topic, and this was just recently published in December of 2018 in the Journal of Epidemiology. And this was an animal study, and they used rats in the study. What they ended up doing, they took out the uterus of the rats, and then they were connecting or tried to connect when the uterus was removed, did they have any memory decline? And, with the rats, they helped them, go through a maze, etc., and tracking them through the maze. So what they found was that if the uterus was removed from the rat, then they actually had their spatial memory was inhibited, and this was moving around an environment. And as today, we just really, there's so many people with cognitive decline, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Lewy body dementia, etc. And so it's really important to figure out what are the cause. So when you look at this, they also did, a second part of the study was that they took the uterus and the ovaries out of the rats. But surprisingly, when they did that, their spatial and motor ability was normal. So the researchers finally, what they found, their final study, they felt like this points to the possibility that the uterus isn't just a dormant organ or a useless organ other than conception and reproduction. And they really feel there is an ovarian uterus brain system, and more research needs done on this study. So these are two interesting studies I feel that are more up to date that you can talk about. And if you have any questions, I'd love to help you with your overall health, and call Terry for a consult. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. If this information was helpful, hit that thumbs up button down below. If you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button down below, then ring the bell next to it. Also, if you know other people that you would want to share this link with, please do so, because I would love to help them on their journey to good health.